We're getting set to go here for the 250 main event. And the gate is down. Pretty even start right across. It's an Oklahoma land rush, but it's in Florida. We're looking from on board with Ricky Carmichael. He makes up a few spots on the inside. Not in the lead, but he's still upright.
Chad Reed with the lead. Chad Reed getting out front. Michael Rock for second.
Well, you know what's interesting is Reed in his interview said, I want to beat Ricky Carmichael at his game on an outdoor track at Daytona where he's such a specialist. 4 wins in a row, going for 5. Chad Reed's got the lead. He had the faster heat. He had the faster lap time. He was the first guy to do the triple that they're approaching. Carmichael has got to run him down now, and he can do it. But this is what everybody came here to see. Stage is set.
A big lead for Chad Reed right now, putting a lot of pressure on Ricky Carmichael, and we've seen Carmichael trying to run Reed down and make a mistake in the process. We've also seen him make mistakes out front. It's a pressure-filled situation.
Right as we came onto that show.
Yeah, Daytona for me is it's kind of one of those events that I look forward to. I really enjoy it. It's, you know, you've kind of been going Supercross, you're in small tracks all year, and Daytona's that first time that you kind of get to unleash the beast a little bit. And yeah, it's just, for me, obviously it's nice. It's only probably just over a 2-hour drive for us from home, so hometown race, and then the whole family's here. It's close, don't have to get on a plane. And then I really, really enjoy the sand. So anytime that we can venture off into the sand is always kind of an exciting time for me.
I mean, Daytona for me, it's, Daytona's a unique track. It's always one of those ones that kind of mix up the season. And for me, I mean, I've had a lot of, memorable races here. I got back in, 2004 was one of my first podiums. I was winning the whole race until the end when Josh Hansen took me out right at the finish line, and we both got up and had to do the last lap battle.
Definitely, I agree with you 100%, David, on that. White flag, the lappers are going to make this race because both drivers are going to be square. We've seen Hansen very aggressive.
And then down they go! Down. That could open it up for Adams if he can get by. And a lot of guys are going to do just exactly that while the 2 leaders are on the ground. They're both up and back going again. Neither one stalled their ride.
We said well, this could be the most exciting main event. I said Hansen is aggressive, but damn, I can't believe this.
So that was a good one, and then obviously the memorable 08, mud race where if you didn't jump the finish line, you were going swimming, and it's always something unique here at Daytona, so it makes it for a special one.
Yeah, I think they're a little different. Like a lot of them are obviously they ride. A lot of enthusiasts down here in Florida, and I think also you see a lot of the South Americans coming. Obviously it's pretty close here on the East Coast, so yeah, you kind of get a little different feel, and people are really excited.
Maybe I'm not used to it because Chad's always kind of had a big audience, kind of crowd in his line, and for me that's new, because being at other teams it wasn't as much like that. So, but I definitely noticed a huge change in the amount of people that come through and that bring their kids and that have watched the commercial and really enjoy it. I just try to hang out with them and see what's good.
Wow, what a show you guys put on, Josh. I mean, you were there, you led this thing, and then it came down, you guys were banging and fell down. How are you feeling right now?
A little winded. I saw a white flag, and I was so happy to be up front. And, man, I was really nervous, and then Josh went inside when we both fell. The only thing I think about is picking that bike up before it stalled. So it was actually good, and I'm glad to be up here after all this hard work and stuff. So.
Yeah, I think winning is obviously awesome, no matter what. Rain, hail, shine, it's a good time. So to have my family there, the first win of the year, first race that they went to this year, yeah, it meant a lot. Unfortunately, the kids were sleeping, but then that also kind of allowed a special, unique moment for Ellie and I. It was kind of weird, we were walking away from the podium, and it was Ellie and I, and it's so many years that's just always been Ellie and I, and then probably the last 4 years it's been the kids and Ellie and I. So it was weird to have them in the bus asleep and just Ellie and us out on the track. It was kind of a surreal feel.
Defending Daytona Supercross 250 winner is going to make it 2 in a row, and as he comes around the last few corners, this crowd is going to erupt in a huge celebration. Chad Reed becomes only the 6th rider to win Daytona back-to-back. and he has done it here in front of a huge crowd, and you know how happy this young man is going to be. Chad Reed, the defending Supercross champion, has backed it up with a win at Daytona 2 years in a row.
For me to have my family out here, it's awesome. You know, I've been at Chad's for the last 3 weeks, and I haven't really had that experience yet where kind of being away from home for a month, you know, is not very fun. So for me, I'm just glad that we can hang out and have a camp, you know, out here in Daytona and be in the middle of the track. And, you know, Wyatt thinks that this is where Lightning McQueen won the Piston Cup. So, you know, it's just cool to, you know, have the family atmosphere at the race, and it just makes it that much more fun on the weekend.
And no matter what age, no matter what, you know, it is what you're doing, it's about, you know, just riding with people that are your friends or your son, your cousins. You know, like for me, I grew up at racing and riding with my cousin, and it was awesome. And riding and going to the track with Tate brings back those memories for me.